Man, we just about got this thing filled out here. We only have 3 more question blocks left. How do you like that? Well, we might get another one here. I don't think I'm going to get this one here. But, yeah, I set myself up, so I would be on the 29th floor fiery field, so we could go ahead and just get this guy, and then start on the Gengar dungeon or whatever next. So, this seems like the best way for me to actually get these dungeons done without having to, you know, record myself going all through them and then just toss the footage away and take up all this, you know, space on my hard drive or whatever. Although really, if you delete it, I guess it's not really taking up space anymore. But I can't help but feel like a hard drive gets worn out the more you put stuff on it and take stuff off, so I don't really know. Either way, this is skitty. Now, I'm full of fire. Well, no, I'm not actually. He's full of fire. I'm just, what is it, phone? I don't want to hear you right now. You know, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that snot around the outside of my nostrils. Anyway, my nose has been kind of running a lot today, but we did have a high pollen day. I guess the temperatures are starting to go down a little bit, which is, you know, I have personally no problem with that. I also felt compelled to talk. Oh, wow, that was... Holy crap, I'm so sorry about that. Damn. At least I'm not doing everything with Absol now. Yeah, I put some pictures up on my wall by my door. And most of them are from, like, the early 2000s. They're not really pictures of people. They're mostly pictures of places. Like, there's one that I took from when I was working at the insurance company in Appleton, and I was like on the 4th floor, and when I would go outside for smoke breaks, like I was on the 4th floor, so I'd be on top of the parking garage or whatever, and I got this beautiful shot of the bus stop in Appleton, and it was just like, no, there's something about that shot. The only thing that sucks about it is that the sun is shining in the picture, and so yeah, most of the pictures up there are actually like days where it's cloudy. I have a few pictures of like myself pushing carts at Walmart in Virginia when I worked there. I took so many pictures of myself pushing carts. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, I guess I got another Charmeleon, yeah, because I guess when I evolved the other one, I don't have Charmeleon anymore, so now I have this one. So that works. Got myself a fresh Char, you know? I'm just not even really doing nicknames anymore because I'm like, we're so close to the end here, I don't know if it matters. Thank you for taking me to Masquerade. This is your reward. Citrus Berry. Oh, yeah. There's a show on Apple TV, you know, the SH and show just now came out really loud. It's called The Shrinking. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but I'm thinking about watching it, so I don't know. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it, because, Severance was really good, so I thought, you know, whatever. Sunflora, no, I don't need you. I already got one of yo ass. I don't need another one of yo ass, because then I'd have 2 asses. I already have 2 ass cheeks. Why won't I have 2 asses? Then I would have 4 ass cheeks. And then, what would you even do then with all those cheeks? I guess more cheeks to slap. If, you know, whatever. Anyway. Alright, let's... Late riser. Oh, hey! It's him! I thought he was gonna be, like, in a dungeon. Wait, what's up? Like always, slow to rise, aren't you, Team Triforce? Triforce? You mispronounced my name. But that's not what I came here to say. Not today. It irks me to say this, but I need your help. Can you take me up Mount Freeze? I tried over and over to go up, but it's steep and harsh. Ninetales is up on Mount Freeze. I've got to see Ninetales. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. That's why I'm asking you. Take me up Mount Freeze. Okay. I'm afraid to say no, because then I'd have to go through a whole nother day, and then maybe the cutscene would happen again. That's settled. You have my trust. Gengar can now tag along with the rescue team. Oh, he doesn't just join us like a normal Pokemon. He's got to tag along, you know. I'm not about to tag along if you're going to other dungeons. I'll only tag along when you go up to Mount Freeze. Okay. Don't know if I trust you. Do I really need to check my inventory here? I don't think the dungeon's gonna be a problem. And I seem to have everything I really need. I mean, maybe I could put away some of these tiny you know. Maybe I'll go, like, power myself up. Because I have a bunch of stuff and I haven't done that. And, like, the least I could do is get Bulbasaur up to speed. He hasn't been doing bad in the dungeons. So, I don't really think I need to. But, I don't know, I figured more. So, I can actually let you see, like, what my stats currently are here. So, right now, like, let me see. Well, okay, they're better than I remember. The defense is a little low, but, you know. Well, I guess that's why we have iron, isn't it? So, I'm just gonna do this real quick. I guess while I'm doing this, I could talk more about the pictures. I don't know why I'm really doing this. You know, I might as well just go in there and, like, film them at this point. One of the pictures is of Jason from the bakery, and it looks like I think he was making origami out of a wash rag, which, how do you even do that? I'm not sure. But every time I see that picture, I just instantly think 2004. because good lord, what a year that is. I know I bring it up all the time, but I think 2004 was probably one of my happiest years, but it was also one of my most stressful years. I lived in 3 different states. I, moved in with somebody that I knew on the internet, and it turned out to not work out, and so I had to move in with my mom, but, like, there was so much... I don't know, man. And then when I finally got out of it in 2005, and I got my own apartment, and the apartment that I was living in when I started Jealous Guy, and all that, but what was... I was gonna say something about the picture of Jason, I don't think I know what it was. Well, the funny thing is, like, back then, it's like, when I was living in Virginia, I remember the traffic being absolutely horrible down there. And it's because I was basically in Richmond, like it was a subdivision or something of Richmond, I guess. Oh, I don't need too much speed on you to do whatever here. You know what, I'm just gonna stop there. But yeah, sometimes I get, like, anxious about the traffic around here, but then I remember, like, I dealt with it just fine in Virginia, so what happened, But anyway. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this. Can I just talk to you and go to the dungeon that way? The only place I want to go is Mount Freeze. I'm not about to tag along if you're going to other dungeons. Won't tag along, you're going to Mount Freeze. Yeah, let me go fix my inventory real fast. I always say real fast, just let you know it's not going to take very long. But, I don't know, maybe it will take long. Let's see what we got here. First, sort. We get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. Get rid of these grimy foods. Just get rid of all my ops. I think I'll just take out, like, 4 big apples ought to be enough. I think that should be good. It's the only Pokemon that's losing hunger is your leader, so you don't have to bring enough for 3 Pokemon. How's it going, Granbull? There, I've given up on trying to turn back into a Snubbull. From now on, I'm living as a Granbull. Pleased to meet you. I love your tusks, dude. It's like a dog with tusks. It's like Tusk by Fleetwood Mac. What a weird song, man. The first time I heard that, I was like, wait, what? Huh? I still don't get it. Like, I assume it was probably maybe made for a movie or something, because that's sure how it comes across. What was I looking for again? Mount Freeze. Where are you? Oh, dude, it's all the way at the top. I was in here looking for it, and it was at the top the whole time. Yeah, Gengar will be coming along on this adventure. You better not let him die. Maybe he can't die, I don't know. Okay, we got a guest, and it's Gengar. I never thought this would be happening, like when you first met him earlier in the game, and it was just all that crap went down. Mount Freeze, Ninetales is here, definitely. Get me to the summit. I mean, this is not a trap, right? Because he was being nice in the ending when he dragged me out from wherever I ended up and all that stuff, and it was crazy. And who else got what here? Let me see something here. X-ray Spectron Skitty. Okay, well, I'll just be using Skitty then. Alright, this probably won't be too hard. Whatever that is, I don't really care. Oh, hey, what's up? Ooh, yeah. Just couldn't help myself, I tell you. Yeah, I don't know what it is about those pictures, but sometimes what I do is I just stand there and I just look at the pictures, and it puts me in a better place, and I don't know, like, it's not that I'm in a bad place or anything, but some days, it's like, you don't know why, you just feel weird. Like, yesterday, I was going to record with Diana, and I told her, like, I'm kind of just feeling down today, I think I'm just better to skip this week, which I felt bad, because I've skipped the last 2 weeks now, but, anyway. Well, okay, I'll just take the lead and y'all can just hit him from behind if that's what you want to do. Anyway. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's like I've always used pictures to put myself in a better place before, so I don't know why it took me so long to put pictures on the wall here. I guess maybe you could argue that I didn't feel like I really needed to. And it's not that I suddenly do now. But I guess, getting older, it is a thing, and I always tend to have trouble with years that end in 9. And so far, 49 is not, like, proving to be too bad. 29 was the worst. I'll never forget how existential I got that year. And then as I was telling people, like, 39, I played Undertale. Yeah, enough said there. I mean, I'm not saying that game makes people existential, but I guess it did kind of have that effect on me because, in that game, well, it's spoilers, I don't really want to say what happens, but, jeez, man. It's not something that you would ever wish on anybody, I can tell you that. But there we are. So sometimes I'll just stand... One of the other pictures is actually of the inside of a bar. I went to play, like, music with my dad. And it's funny, we were getting along better in 2004 than I think we were at any other point in my life. And we were playing music together, and Dad had a bunch of friends, and there was like 6 of us in there, and they all had guitars, and I brought my keyboard. And I remember I couldn't figure out how to plug it in or something. And I had this picture, and mostly all you can see in the picture is my keyboard. But there's also, like, You can barely see some of them in the background and maybe some guitars or something in the bar. And it was also in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I'm just like, man, what a crazy year that was. Because, like, I didn't know what I was in for that year. It's weird to look at that picture and think that when I took it, I had no idea. Maybe by that point I did know that I was about to move to Virginia, but I didn't know what was going to happen after I got there or any of that. I don't even know if that was before or after, like, the trip to New York, which was a year before I moved to Virginia. I think that's all in the 40 years vlogs, which at some point I'm going to have to get back to those before it turns into 50 years. It's going to be like 50 years in 50 minutes or something. I would almost be happy to just kind of like start those over. And say like 50 years in 50 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I mean, obviously they didn't turn out to be 40 minutes like I said they were going to be, and I knew they wouldn't be. But just like telling my whole life story. Because it's funny, because if I went back and tried to tell it again, I would probably think of a lot of different stuff than what I did last time. So I don't know what kind of stories I told back then. I remember talking about Lost at one point. But like, once I got to like 2007 and it was like that was when NintendoCapriSun started, I kind of lost all motivation to keep talking about it. Because I was like, well, everybody knows what happened to me after that. So I told all the stories in my videos, so there really wasn't much there. You know, it's like my dad started his own karaoke show, and then he got cancer, and then he, you know, and then all this stuff. But, you know, still though. Alright, double slap your ass. Oh my god. How much damage was that there? That was like 1,500. That is so stupid, man. So stapid. Sometimes I used to say that as a kid, just it sounded more emphatic than stupid. Nope, I don't need no chimchurri, I got you. I don't need no chimchurri. A chimchurri is a thing that you put on rice and steak. Tastes really good in your mouth, sends you south until you just feel fake. I don't know. I remember this one time I was doing a parody of that song and I said, I don't want no fish. A fish is a thing that swims. Like, we know what a fish is. Jeez, man. Good lord. You know, and then it's like, when they came out with the song Scrubs, I was like, okay, they're explaining what a scrub is, but, like, I thought maybe that had something to do with the TV show Scrubs, because I didn't realize that Scrubs was, like, the thing that nurses put on their mouth or whatever. It's like they say they put their scrubs on or whatever. So that's what it means in the context of the show, but I didn't know that when the song came out, so I was like, well, why are they talking about a TV show here or something? I don't know. I guess I could blizzard this, I don't know. 325. Alright. Nope, something else showed up in there. Hi there. Damn, Bulbasaur, you just... Bulbasaur gets a lot of, like, multiple hits with his moves, I'm noticing. It's probably because he has, like, the luck stat or something. You'd think I would know that by now, but I actually don't. It's probably not any huge deal. All I know is that he gets a lot of them, and that makes me happy, and that's all I need to know. Gengar, when did you get to be second in line here? Second in command all up in here. I'll tell ya. Guess I should have gone up while I had a chance, and there it is, right there. It's always weird to think you were right there close to the stairs, like within one screen of them a minute ago, and because you didn't know that they were there, you went the wrong way, and it's just like, ha ha ha. Oh my god, that was like 1,500 damage or more. Actually, I don't think that was. If it was like 300 a hit, maybe it would have been, but it's a little bit less than that. Like 1,380. Oh, dude! I'm starting to sound weird now, and that's okay. The weirder the better sometimes. Oh man, I'm getting hung already. Well, that's why I brought those big apples. That's why I brought... Why do I have so many tiny apples here? Did I get all these just now? I think it's because I'm not paying attention to what my friends are picking up, and they're just picking them up for me. Because a lot of times, you walk past stuff and they'll go over and get it. I mean, we already know this by now. You know, it's like Simply Red. If you don't know me by now... If you don't know me, you will never, never, never know me. Man, I was trying to do the arpeggio of that fourth minor, or whatever that chord is. I got a fourth minor in the song I'm working on, actually. It's a good chord. It's depressing, but it's good. It's like the Summoning Salt chord. You know, that one depressing chord in the Summoning Salt song? That. Anyway. See, there we go, they just picked up an apple right there. So, yeah, that's how you end up with them. But it's okay, though. I mean, it's free food, man. Why would you pass up free food? I sometimes wonder, like, if I was homeless, what would I do for food? Like, I'd probably go into a Target and just open up a box of Cheez-Its and just grab a handful and just eat them right then and there. Or maybe stuff it in my pants and just walk around some more, go to a bathroom, sit in a stall for 2 hours and just eat them. Like, that's literally probably what I would do. I don't know, man. Just because. Here comes another Seviper, and the Blizzard's gonna take him down. We're already almost there, like, we're floor 15 here. Jeez, man. This dungeon's kind of going by pretty fast. And Bulbasaur taking him out. Taking him out. That's enough, dude. I think he's finished. He's down. Going on, floor 16. Wait, what? Oh, wait, hang. Oh. Hi? Don't you dare fail after coming all this way. Don't forget to take me. Yeah, I know. Well. Might as well. Why are they giving us this now? They don't put these in all the other dungeons. Oh my god. Actually, should I? No, I got the efficient on. That's fine. Big apples are fine. I mean, it's not like we're gonna run into a problem with inventory space in the next 5 floors, right? It did say this was a 20-floor dungeon, right? Now I'm starting to wonder. Wait, I didn't deposit them, man! Do it again. Alright, does this count as a floor? I don't see a floor number at the bottom. I also can't change my main party member here. Alright, I'm not leaving. Let's keep going. Would you like to go on? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm Skitty, and I see the stairs. Blizzard, wait, who's in here? Oh, he's down there. Yeah, great. Haven't been using B very much, like to run fast here. I don't know, using B doesn't really feel that great in this game. I don't know if it's because of the delay on the TV, because it is kind of sort of weird. It's like sometimes I have to press a button 2 or 3 times. Like to bring up the inventory a lot of times, I have to press B like multiple times. And I don't know if it might just be that I'm not pressing it hard enough or something, I'm not sure. Or it might just be that I'm pressing it in the middle of taking a step or something like that. It could be that. Don't really know. Don't really care either. But anyway, I don't know, stairs in here. La 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 la. I do love this music. Oh, there it is. Let's get out of this floor. No, I said get out of this floor, man. It's gonna be snowing the rest of the way. Unless that's somebody in my party doing that. I don't know, there's a lot of Glalie here, so I assume it's probably one of them doing it. Or it could just be the natural flow of the universe. You never know. Let's see, I think I'll go down, left, down, down, left. We're taking damage here. It's not too bad, we got like 500 HP, so... Well, a lot of just hallways here. I was gonna say thank goodness for funnel fun, but I don't think you actually heal, you know, from stepping when you're on these floors. When you're on these floors. You know, like the tank. Jeez. Oh, a room. Wow, hallelujah. And of course, the first one got the steps in it. We're on floor 19. Man, we're so close. Oh boy. Blizzard, go! Oh, I assume we got all our PP refilled? Yeah, we sure did. Awesome. Awesome, Blossom. Why am I going this way? Not sure. Bulbasaur all lost in the middle. I thought he was an enemy at first. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to fight this dude. Probably should use Wake Up Slap on him, actually. I don't know. Here, face you, and boom. Boom, boom. Very nice, okay. I haven't been watching for the steps on the map, though. Could have walked right past him and not even realized it. Alright, here we are. Let's do it. Unless 20 is also a floor we have to do, and it's snowing. We couldn't be further from the snow right now. I guess we will be further 3 months from now. Sometimes I think about how, like, the average hottest day of the year, around here anyway, is July 24th. And we just passed April 24th. So, like, we're not even halfway to the hottest day of the year and it's already, like, upper 70s. How? Just how? Well, here we go. Ooh, here at last! We're here at the peak! We did it! Hey, Ninetales! Where are you? Come out! If there was one Pokemon I would pick to be, like, the ultimate, it's probably this dude. I don't know, though. Ninetales is like, what's your punk ass doing here? What do you want? You want to know what I want? Look at me. It isn't your fault that I look like this. Wait, isn't it your fault that I look like this? Oh, shit. Well, you can't even begin by apologizing. It's not my fault. It all arose because you fled. Isn't that so? You fled from yourself as a human. And you fled from Gardevoir. It was I who cast the curse. But you became Gengar because you abandoned Gardevoir. Didn't realize they both have such similar names. It was Gardevoir that bore my curse, not you.
You're quibbling.
You're also losing it.
Anyway, about that curse. How about lifting it already?
You. Can you possibly be any uglier than you already are? I don't think you want to know. Oh, okay. You have the nerve to ask that?
That's right, I do have the nerve. Imagine me asking anyone for a favor. I'm breaking out in hives at the thought. Turn me down, and I'll KO you. Well, it won't be me doing the fighting. It'll be NintendoCapriSun here. I'll see this curse lifted even if it means taking you on. I'll take on anyone.
I regret to inform you, even if you could defeat me, the curse would remain. I don't have the power to lift curses. Only Lucario has that. I don't know. We Ninetales are known to be vengeful in the extreme. Once we cast a curse, it is final. Our curses are so powerful, even we cannot lift them. There may be a way, however. I became enraged at your treacherous heart, and on it I laid my curse. For that reason, depending on your heart now, the curse may be lifted. Take this with you. We're on a mission from God here, let me tell you. Gengar received the Ninetale crest from Ninetales, but why Gengar? Gardevoir's physical form is sealed within the murky cave. Really? The seal can be broken by that stone, the Ninetale crest.
Gotcha. We just go to this murky cave and plunk down that rock, and that breaks the seal, so goodbye to the curse. How do you like that? It's ridiculously simple.
Oh, he's so happy though, I tell you.
There was a way to lift the curse after all. You had me scared. Hey, I kept you waiting. Let's get home.
Wow, no fight here, I guess. Not even just for funsies? I guess not. Is funsies like a cringeworthy word? That oaf. He has changed in many ways, but he is wavering. His old and new emotions are clashing within his heart. If he would only realize that upon reaching the murky cave, that, if he does not, it's okay, there is another. Well, okay then. Gee, you get me all interested. I was just gonna record one video of this today. Now I want to see what happens. Slacking... No, I already got one of you. I named you Gorilla or something. But you got 582. Thank you. Don't care about money much anymore.
You did good today. Next, we go to that murky cave place. That sounds like another challenging place, so I'll need your help still.
I heard it. I heard that. So what I was thinking is, like, I could get to the end of the next dungeon to do that third rematch. Over in, wherever it is. I don't remember, but... Let me just make sure there's not, like, any cutscene that automatically happens when I leave here, because that can happen. Let's do our best. Late riser. Oh, hey, what's up? Gengar, again! 2 times in a row, man!
It's the murky cave next. I'll need your help for that.
No. No, I'll do it.
Then we'll go to the murky cave. Gardevoir's physical form, that's where it is. For my sake, Gardevoir. Nah, that's not important. I just feel like going.
So, like, is she still alive? Or, like, is it her body? I don't know what's physical form, though. Does that mean Gardevoir's gonna join us? Are we gonna have to fight her?
I'm not about to tag along if you're going to other dungeons.
Yeah, I know. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually. Man, do I really want to do this now? Oh, man. I want to see what happens. Jeez, man. This is like turning into a movie or something. Well, we already sorted out our goods on that 15th floor, so we probably don't need to do that now. I just want to see, like, what's the other... There's another 30-floor dungeon. Murky Cave, just right out there in the middle. Oh, where is it? Northwind Field, right here, this one. Yeah, so we'll do that. Or at least next time I'll probably be at the end of that dungeon so I can do that rematch, get it out of the way, and then all we have left is just what's on the first page. But even that, I don't know if I'm going to do all of it. Because, like, I assume once I finish the story, I'm basically, for the most part, done. I haven't even checked out Far Off Sea, though. I would like to kind of take a look in there, take a peek, you know what I mean? For the time being, though, I'm going to go ahead and get to the end of this. And I'm going to shut up now, so next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, more craziness and more parcels and more you and me. See you later.